Hello, Barnstable County residents. I'm Michael Dutton. I'm your new county administrator. I've been on the job since the middle of September, and one of the first things I noticed about Barnstable County is the dedication of truly special people that work for the county day in and day out to provide services to the towns and to the residents of Cape Cod. But what most residents of the Cape really don't know is, what is the county's purpose? What services do we provide? All good questions. So that's the reason that I'll be posting on a pretty regular basis some video clips to give you an idea of exactly what the county does and how we do it and what we intend to do in the future. Barnstable County government is unique. Not only unique statewide, it's actually unique nationwide. But what is our function and what do we do for the residents of Cape Cod? I'm going to give you, through these video clips, an idea of what we do and how we serve the needs of the Cape currently. And I want to get some ideas from you about what services and what kinds of things we can provide for the towns on the Cape and the residents of the Cape that aren't being provided now. We are here, our mission, according to our charter, is to provide for the needs of the Cape that couldn't otherwise be provided for by the towns. To provide some clarity and some transparency, I've started a new tradition. Every January, I'll share a set of goals with residents of the Cape so that you know exactly where we're headed on a yearly basis. This year, we have 6 different goals, and let me outline them. First of all, financial responsibility. No organization can thrive without fiscal stability and fiscal excellence. We've hired a great finance team and we've made great strides in the last 3 years, but we need to make more strides, and we need to make sure that we can secure the best bond rating that we can possibly achieve, and that comes through good fiscal policy. So over the next year, we'll be working on ways to better balance the budget. We'll be working on fine-tuning how and when we use reserves for budgeted items, and we'll be looking for other rules and policies that help strengthen our fiscal stability. We'll take a deep dive into our resources and into our revenue streams, and we'll figure out if we are securing the revenue that we need to achieve our mission. Number 2, effective governance. So I'll be working with the county commissioners to really do a deep dive into some strategic planning initiatives so that we can define how we work, how we function, what our relationships are with the towns on the Cape, and how we can better serve the residents of the Cape. Governance is an important component of county government, and improving governance will help improve our ability to serve the towns and serve the residents of the Cape. What matters most to you? What matters most to the towns? That's what we'll be looking for. And how can we change the way that we govern ourselves in order to provide better services for you? Number 3, water quality. Water quality has been talked about quite a bit on the Cape for a number of years, but we need to make sure that we are providing any type of service to any of the towns or the region that will improve water quality, stabilize water quality. For instance, we need to make sure that we are doing everything we can to abate PFAS, which has obviously come to light in the Mid-Cape region, but it affects every single town on the Cape to some degree or another. We need to make sure that we are protecting our single source aquifer so that we all have clean, clear water to drink. That is one of the most important functions of government, and I think that's one of the most important functions of regional government. Number 4, housing supply. We all know the Cape is suffering. We all know Massachusetts, we all know the country is suffering from some degree of housing crisis. There just simply aren't enough places to live. We need to make sure that we have additional housing stock that's appropriate for the towns on the Cape, and we need to make sure that we have additional housing stock that's appropriate for the people that need homes on the Cape. Number 5, climate change. Climate change affects all of us. So what can we do as a county, as a region, in order to mitigate the impacts of climate change? We're not going to stop it, but we do have to mitigate. We have to spend some time to mitigate the challenges that come with climate change. So we'll be working with our regional planners, we'll be working with our Cape Cod Commission, and we'll be working with the towns on the Cape to come up with ways to mitigate the effects of climate change. Number 6, and this one's a little more internal, but we want to modernize county facilities. So currently we've got a facilities master plan process going on, and what that's designed to do is determine what space needs the county has. We want to look at all the county programs. We want to look at all the spread out offices that the county maintains to see if there is a way that we can more effectively use the space we have. So why is that important? Because we want to make sure that the synergies provided by office space and office locations is maximized so that we can provide you the best possible services at the least possible cost. So that gives you some idea of the goals that we've set out for 2025. And over the course of the next few months, I'll come back to you and I'll give you some updates on how we're achieving those goals and whether we're achieving those goals. We want to be honest with what we do here. We want to be honest and forthright with you about the progress we've made towards the goals that we've created. In the meantime, if you have any questions about what the county does and how we do it, please reach out. We are happy to take your questions. We're happy to answer your questions. In fact, if there's something that I can answer in one of these videos, in one of these clips, I'd be happy to do that. Just send us the question and ask us to address it for the greater community. So I thank you for your time, and I look forward to talking with you.